What up, what up, what up, everybody? Today we're gonna be having some fun. We're gonna be grinding, trying to get my character to level 90. Cannot wait. We're gonna give it a 5-minute wait before we get this party really started. So that way we can start at 420 on 420. And I got a bowl loaded up for when it does hit, so we can really get the full experience. I want to take a moment to give a quick shout out to all the people that have been supporting me so far, even though support is kind of a bold move there. But at the end of the day, support at the end of the day. So just want to say thanks to everybody. We're at 98 subs, about to hit 100. You know, I always said that if I hit 100 subs, that means people want to see more content, which means I got to take it seriously, which means stepping up my game. So we out here, baby. What's up? Got a moose. Whoop, whoop. How's the day going, brother? It's going good. It's going good. I hope it's doing good for you too, man. A little late start, but it's okay. Wanted to get some, be responsible for a little bit before we got this underway. Before I go back to work tomorrow and get back to the grind. So we out here just having fun, man. How you doing, brother? No, I saw your messages in Discord and I noticed that the Chaos Monk ain't gonna work for what you're doing, so you reconfigure. Now you got a Sork Beelzebub. So excuse me. But yeah, man, I've been doing some tweaking on this character. Not gonna lie. The beauty of this character being the idea of 2 weapon sets, 2 areas of the tree. I've fully invested in splitting the weapon set passive points, and I plan on using all 24 of them. So cannot wait to see once I hit level 90 or 91. I think my build will be quote unquote complete for the most part. A little bit of opportunity with some stuff, but we'll get there when we get there. And what I mean by that is my weapon set 2 points, how I allocate those. All I know is the next couple points after we finish out our split. For now, we're going to keep investing in here and here so we can get a little bit more spell damage while also picking up some random little nodes to help out my bossing here. Now, I was thinking about slashing all of those just to put 4 into here. But honestly, physical damage is not as strong as attack damage or melee damage, so I am trying to find those nodes to fill. But we will be definitely getting Subterfuge, and after that, I'm not sure what we're going to really invest in, per se. I'd like to maybe pick up this armor node right here, just to be safe. And there might be some other stuff, I don't know. We'll see. I also thought my idea of getting this for the overflow, if you will, with our ascendancy is not going to work. Regeneration and recovery are 2 completely different things. And life flasks are always considered recovery, so even if it is unreserved and even if there's no queue, it does not matter, it would not affect that. So I'm probably not going to spend 3 points to even come over there and try and get that. So we'll have to be a little bit more creative, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, that's really some of the big changes here, was just converting and min-maxing some of those. I'm also going to go do my trial run first and foremost here, probably run 2 maps just to get a warm-up and then go jump into it. And I'm probably going to go with the skill speed and relentless pursuit. I don't think this is going to be as important as I believe it to be. So, but yeah, moving on to my actual stats here. We were able to buff these up just a bit, so I've got my resistances taken care of. Now, I'm trying to deal with my rings right now. That's why they're 62% for our cold. My rings still have a little bit of an opportunity here. But I really wanted the life leech. That's really important to me, so I did swap that. But found a fractured orb on a map before I started streaming. Spent it, 39 divs. We were able to blow on a couple rings here to try and troubleshoot or, test out which ring would be best. Kind of lost some money on it if you think about it, but not a big deal. I got some dope rings if anyone wants them. But yeah, that's kind of it. So without further ado, it's 420. Let's pine the fuck up and let's get this sesh started. Oh yeah. Oh big yeah. Big yeah yeah. Oh, press the wrong one. There we go. Got fresh cold brew. But yeah, with Subterfuge should be able to increase our evasion up a little bit, give us a little bit more elemental defense as well. I got a new helmet as well to try and give us a little bit more chaos, or just in general stats. I really want, ideally, I would want a energy shield helmet, so that like a pure energy shield helmet, so that way Subterfuge really comes through and works. But for now, we're gonna rock this and we're gonna let it ride. Sometimes certain stats that I need are not easily accessible or able to find on the gear that I need. You know what I mean? So, also once we hit level 84, I'll be able to swap out that for this. I don't know necessarily if that's going to be a better option. I might want to look for maybe a dual socket hammer and see what comes up. I'm sure they're extremely expensive, but you never know. Either way, this might not be the most amazing switch. 225 to 3, what was it? 374. 225 to 374. 214 to 356. So it'd be a little bit of an increase. We're going to lose out on that attack speed. We're going to gain stun buildup, which inconclusive if that's useful or not, but that will be the next thing. And then honestly, I don't see myself getting any other crazy dual hammer anytime soon. So unless we corrupt it and get a third socket or look for something with a third socket, we really have not much to work with there. So thought about maybe also looking into other chest piece, but this is kind of working out for what it is. 52 spirit or 50 spirit. Yeah, man. Don't know what else to say. So let's get after it. So far, I've been mapping. It's been pretty consistent, pretty good. Been testing out and sticking around, so I haven't been really pushing it too much. But we'll, like I said, we'll test this out on a basic map here. Just get a nice warm up and good flow going, you know. I'm also gonna cache this bowl so I can load up another one, just so we can be prepared and fired up for when anybody pops on in. I also am probably gonna maybe get a little bit of leveling in with my boy. Yeah, my boy Rainforest here. But we'll see about that. What? But yeah, spell damage has been good. Spell AoE has now been good. The whole shocking combo. I mean, I came to the conclusion that if I get a shrine, like a frost shrine or any other shrine, I literally can just, I swear to God, I can just fucking leap into packs and kill them very easily. But not only that, I did make a little bit of an improvement here. So I totally forgot about this. Shit. There we go. And hopefully you'll hear me a little bit better now. I totally forgot about this lineage gem from my dragon that I originally got from my dragon, but I realized that I wasn't triggering the slam aspect of the devour skill as often as I'd like, or as easily as I liked, so I got rid of it and totally forgot. But this, surprisingly, is pretty good on my leap slam. As you can see, what it does here, if you're not familiar with it, is it adds corpse explosion. So that's fucking awesome. Now it does fire damage. Again, pretty sure everything's getting converted to lightning. Excuse me, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not an expert on conversion and how it works, so I can't say that, because I lost this ring. I've lost quite a bit of damage on equipping, and I think a lot of the damage, I hate to say it, the 14% increased lightning damage was not it. It was the 20 to 32 fire damage to attacks. Like, I don't know, but for whatever reason, that was adding some consistent more damage. Now I wonder if conversion works like this, where if I'm adding 10 to 32 fire damage to attacks, is that being converted to 20 to 32 lightning damage? And if so, if that's the case, would I then in theory be adding that to my 4 to 60 lightning damage? You hear me out? Like, I'm not sure if that's how conversion works, but if it does, I kind of understand the idea of getting fire damage to my attacks, and I would now wonder if physical is really that worth it, solely because the higher the roll of the fire, the more lightning it's going to be. I mean, 1 to 81, 3 to 73. I mean, these are some pretty dope rings for what they are. I mean, I kind of want to div this and make it hopefully not 1, maybe a 4 to something. But it's been a little risky kind of convincing myself to do that. But I don't want to get lost throwing divs at this thing. I've already thrown, what, 5 to get it, 3 or 4 to get the catalyst for it. Yeah, so I'd rather not. But if any of y'all know conversion a lot more, please feel free to let me know. But that's the general idea here is if something like this ability, even though it does fire damage, does this convert to lightning damage? I'm not sure. Second part of that question, does adding fire damage to attacks from a ring actually add lightning damage to my attacks? So, yeah, that's where I'm at. But I low-key have come to the conclusion that I pretty much can just leap slam everywhere. Like, literally, I don't even have to use any other move. Leaf Slam is a pretty consistent mapping ability. Also, the wackiness of having Lightning Warp on Thunder God's Wrath up here. I said I wasn't going to use it, but dude, without having a Headhunter, this pretty much gives you Shroudwalker, or Shadewalker, Shroudwalker, whatever the fuck it is. And it happens just enough to give you positioning, to not fuck you, but to give you sometimes out of something, while also maintaining some pretty consistent damage. But again, if you're not able to fit Headhunter into a build like this, because I did upgrade my belt to maybe find a little bit more resistance than I was able to, but the flask mana recovery rates, whatever. Same with this ring, having maximum mana on there. Such a shame. Now I'm thinking I can get an Omen of Whittling and maybe whittle that away, since it is the lowest roll of the ring. That's very expensive. That's 55 divs, so I'm not quite sure if I'm there yet. But yeah, it's kind of funny just investing all of that into this build, and really all I need to do is just leap slam everywhere. Not so good against elites like that, unless I have it set to where you leap the farthest every time. It doesn't lock onto enemies. But see what I'm saying? Lightning Warp is what killed him right there. I don't have to do any other move but leap slam. Now, I've been debating if the Corpse Explosion is actually better than having Holy Descent, Consecrated Ground, every time I land. And I do think for recovery purposes, Consecrated Ground is really useful. Especially with a move like Leap Slam, jumping into a crowd, getting hit, yada yada. But there's just something about the fire explosions that I just can't get enough of, dude. I don't really know if they help too much, but I think they kind of do. And like I said, considering their fire damage, if it is true that they get converted to lightning or whatever, then solid. Look at this. Just leap slam. I've only pressed square this whole time. Outside of dodge. Alright, I'll get this guy. Now, is this fun? Not so much, but that's pretty funny, nonetheless. Oh, and then okay, so if I get, like I said, originally I said if I get a freezing shrine, that's all I gotta do. It gets even crazier with this, because now there's ice involved, and I got the thing that shoots out all around me, so I'm just like constantly hitting people. It's just a... Boom.
Too slow.
I wasn't trying to make a leap slam build. Boom. Just screens disappear. Gone. Gone. Boom. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of nuts. God damn. Loud as fuck. Those are going for so much right now. That's why they have that rarity. But see, and now when I throw a fucking thunderstorm in the mix, that's when shit gets real. Of course, for rares, you still gotta use your big boy slam. What's up, Aaron? Hey, you. You're gonna watch me do my fourth ascendancy. Perfect timing. Dude, Leaf Slam is so fucking awesome. Especially now with the blowing up the bodies. I mean, it just adds a nice little extra oomph. It also seems to like slow the game down. I've noticed that I think the overkill explosion from Trample Toe like makes the game have to think it for a second, just like whoa. And with the explosions of everything happening, it like definitely freeze frames. And it's kind of cool.
Invader!
Down, going the wrong way. Oh, I got frozen. Sorry, that was my bad. I did the first initial hit. If you start, I realized that you really gotta be careful how you do rolling slam, because you can, if I'm running with it, like, I mean, look at that, I'm moving and grooving. So you kind of have to be like, I think I need to make it bigger, honestly. I have it to be so small, especially because I have concentrated area, but like I do wonder, it probably doesn't hurt to give it a little bit more area of effect. Because of how much I move, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might miss. I tend to miss a lot with that attack. I think it's because I need to make it a little bit bigger. Whew.
Barely broke a sweat.
Barely broke a sweat. I also haven't done a single expedition this whole season. Do you believe that? These are apparently going for 4 to 5 divs right now. But if I was to run it and get the runic shards from it, I could sell those for even more. But I digress. Alright, should we do another 11? I'd like to at least get to level 84, preferably 85, but 84 would be okay, just so I can equip the hammer before I do the trials. Considering the rate at which we're getting XP, seems as if I'm gonna have to skip to a fucking 13. Let's try a 13, see what happens. Just do it in another basic bitch area. I have to go buy some more. Kids, they don't know the game, man. I'm not gonna engage with the global chat right now. Alright, let's go ham on this. That other one I was just fucking around. I think I might need to also still get a couple of the cost efficiency nodes. Which sucks because I don't plan on getting any basic nodes anytime soon. But thunderstorms still cost quite a lot to cast, generally speaking. And it's definitely my most expensive skill. Boom, but see, like, look at that. Look at that. How can I say no to that? I don't think the explosions is making that happen. I think it's just maybe adding an extra layer. But ultimately, that's why I have it and not consecrated ground, because it looks fucking badass.
Good timing. Spirit is here.
See, and as long as you're on top of it and you're expecting the lightning warp to hit, it's actually, oh shit, this might be a long one. It might actually be beneficial, and it's not as fucking like, oh my god, it's teleporting me into death type of shit. Because sometimes it does just enough, and like I said, because it's not happening as much like on my other Thor build, which was literally built for chaos, and having me spam all over the place and go who knows where. This makes it a little bit more refined, even though it's still random. Okay, these guys are not dying. What's going on with that?
It's getting away.
Fucking spirit. Oh, the spirit doesn't even give a fuck about that. Oh, I fucked this breach up. Yep, oh well. Got a little caught off guard there. The only 8. I think if you get like a lot, that's when it becomes rare, or like div sound. Gives you the tink.
Don't let up. Aye, good thing you came by when you did.
Oh, the fuck was that? Oh. Oh, here we go. See, and because you don't have it lock onto an enemy, the reason I have that is because when you get surrounded, you can just use Leap Slam, and it's not gonna fucking care if there's an enemy around you or it's auto-target some bullshit. You're guaranteed to get the fuck out of dodge. This character also feels fucking awesome. And honestly, last night I was talking in a Discord, and I think this might actually be one of my most favorite classes that I've made. Like, once you get everything worked out, and you've got the money, and you've got it all figured out, you practice, you understand the build and everything, oh man, it just feels so much fun. Like, there's just so many options for me to do shit. I'm still afraid that I'm gonna bottleneck and I'm gonna hit a pretty big wall when it comes to damage for like super high-end endgame kind of content, but as long as I can get to level 90 and I can get to through T15s without having to think about it, we're gonna be kicking ass and taking names. Okay, sorry, I need to message my buddy here because he's fucking talking to me and I'm just doing this temple, getting distracted. Oh, I got elemental weakness. Great. And my keyboard is so fucking sensitive, it's crazy. Like, I'm just trying to type fast, and it is not the keyboard to do that with. The gaming keyboard, so it's just super responsive and fast, but like, I misclick so much when I'm just trying to put my keys from a controller to a keyboard. Like, if I can keep my hands on a keyboard, I can type all day, but having to just real quick swap, 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 I just always mistype, misclick. It's fucking annoying. Yeah, I'll be back in a little while. It's just maybe I do some stuff in the house. Alright, I'll see you then, man. I'll definitely probably still be streaming.
An easy trophy.
Damn, another one. Oh! Just that guy. His bitch ass keeping him out of here. Oh my god, see, I'm missing because of my animation. See, I'm nervous about T15 bosses, but we'll see. Alright, what do we need? I just need to go kill this guy. Alright, well, I think that's all the content on this map. Oh, I literally need, hold on, there's 18 monsters left. You think I can get the 99, the 1% that I need left. That was a good amount of XP I got from that low key. Boom. All right. I bet you I'm not going to see that much of a difference in damage. Solely because A, the 1% decrease in attack speed, the barely 20% increase in physical damage, the loss of the 8% attack speed for something replacing it with 30% increased stun buildup. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's an even balance. Got 32 splinters from that, though. That's a good amount of money right there, folks.
Shipment
What is it?
sent.
Time to learn something new.
Alright, so let's see. First, let's get this shit out of there. What do you use these things for? You fucking chance them for some bullshit? Gone. Let's get that out of my inventory. Put it there just
Time
because.
is of the essence.
Alright. What are we at right now? Thunderstorm is 1320. $34.66.8. $34.66.8. God. The life of the controller. Swear to God. See, we actually went down in damage. That's what I fucking thought. It's a shame. Even with Thunder God's level going up by 1, too, I was hoping that that would make up for it. Man. Well. I mean, I guess it kind of made this, what, it was 1341? So crazy how much attack speed affects Forge Hammer. $573. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess we won't use this one then. We'll have to go, we'll just have to see and find a better one on the market. Just because I just want to see what we're working with here. Gotta clear that. God damn it. What's our budget? What should we have a budget of? Let's just put 10 divs just to be safe. Because I want to do... So there's a double for 10 divs. Oh. $289. See, that sucks, man. Why does it have less? Guys, I'm pretty physical. Right? Like, would we want the physical DPS as our main thing to look for here? Or do we just want the actual DPS? I'd say actual DPS, but they seem to be relatively similar. So the difference is crazy here, although that's a level 19 with the twice corruption. What do these things go to? 350? All of those are so low. $313, $320. Oh, geez, we're getting in the 20 div territory. Ah. These are all twice corrupted. Well, I don't have that much. I only have, I think, a couple divs now, 14, so.
This bit I can configure.
Oh gosh. Something exciting's gonna happen, isn't it?
Fuck. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Sorry, bro. I know you gotta go. I didn't mean to waste your time, dog. Let's just go.
Seems the Val are gearing up for a fight.
Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to try and deal with this. Okay. Just trying to level up real quick. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Nothing's too far for these butchers, is it? All this effort, and they'll still break. Can feel the energy radiating from this thing.
What checkpoint did you take? Can't even see him on the fucking map. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, now we're lagging. Oh my god.
I've seen sturdy scarecrows. You'll have to do more than that. Nothing special.
Okay, that's all I really needed. I just wanted to get to this level so I can do the fourth run.
These Val are ready for battle. In my sight.
I should probably leave before I get too well carried away here. Because I don't want to level up too much. I've already got 86, which is one more than I really need to be. Oh. Oh. That should have killed me. Somehow didn't.
I'll hold it.
Oh! That should have killed me. I walked right into that.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
Kind of crazy that the reason the economy is such shit this season is solely because of the temple.
All this posturing.
Oh wait, hold on. What is this guy? Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the chat 'cause I'm dealing with this bullshit. I'm sorry. Let's see what you're saying here.
Yes.
This seems.
Yes, it is.
Just so
Into the if he is everything not for me.
We'll do our best.
Excuse. Oh,
That's what I-
time is of the essence.
Oh, he left. All right. Yeah, he had to go. Oh well. Okay. Back to normal. All right. Better Productions. You said by mine I have a +3 over physical listed. Which one? What were you? You're mentioning your hammer. That would the +5 hammer you have listed. Wait, what were you saying?
I have a
Go
buyer.
on. Speak. Indeed.
A shift in my training can't hurt.
These are pretty much the same. Let's just keep stacking melee damage. I'll remove... I have 3 to remove. I need to get more melee damage, so that's why I have these like little random node there. Those nodes, it's 3. I don't know where else I would find like attack damage. This would be tough. I want this in a general sense, but that's not going to happen. Nowhere else I could really spend those points. That's always decent for an extra point to spend somewhere. But it's like, it's also sucks because, unfortunately, for whatever reason, when I look at my passive tree and you go to like look at what, you know, that stat or that node affects, it's only showing me these 3. Just so dumb. Like, why is it not showing me rolling slam? Is it solely because it's on weapon set 2? Cool. Well, I have weapon set 2 equipped right now. Like, literally. Like, why can't I see that? Even if I'm not talking to him, just looking at my passive skills, which is literally the same thing. Why is it not showing me rolling slam? Why is it all of a sudden just showing me those 3 skills? Do I need to, like, legitimately move it higher up for some reason? So it doesn't show me rolling slam either. So I'm like, or excuse me, leaf slam. So I move that there, put that there. Watch, if this works, I'm going to be so upset at myself. No, still doesn't work. So you see what I'm saying? It's like, why are they refusing to show that? It's melee damage. It's literally a melee skill. I don't know. It'd be bugging me. But yeah, 4705.
Speak.
One must always be willing to change.
So because of that, I just have to go off of armor break. I guess I should probably be going off of mace strike. But mace strike isn't an area move, so that's why I don't go off of it, so I take that back. You notice how... 560... I guess it still gets the same exact bonus no matter what. Which is actually interesting. Oh, it is an AoE. It's an AoE strike. Okay, well, so it still falls under area damage. But yeah, you'll notice that physical, look at that. 4345 area damage, 4560. So that's why at first I thought physical damage was worth investing in, but honestly, it's really not. So I need to get another level to put there. Unless I take this off, I think this is more important, especially for this trial run, than extra damage. So we'll just let this ride for now. But the idea is I get my next point, put that there. The extra green point I don't know what to do with, so it probably will just go to fucking this right here, which is unfortunate, but yippee. But yeah, I don't know where else to get more attack damage or melee damage that's higher than 10%. The only other place I thought was worth it was the 12% physical, but even then, even 2% more, it's still not as good as the AoE one, so that was a fail. Yeah, I've got some attack damage down here. I thought so. Never mind. Stun buildup. Yeah, I've kind of run out of options now. I'm not gonna lie. Not much more I can grab that's worth the investment. Somehow this, because of the dexterity, I guess for accuracy, this like butchers my damage. However, especially for, I mean, a 10% increase in armor is kind of worth it, but the only reason that I think that would work is if I actually got Resolute Technique. Even then, it seems like it wouldn't be worth it. I've also thought about getting this. Hits can't be evaded by heavy stunned enemies, which would give me the increased buildup, but like, this is probably the best increased stun buildup that I can get for right now, considering the point allocation gives me damage at the end. So, I'm probably going to spend 3 points to get this taken care of as well. I think these could be useful for the extra damage. May not look like that much now, but lightning damage is definitely a worthwhile skill for me, considering it doesn't showcase that on the damn little tooltip and don't need to. All right, enough yapping. Let's go get this. Let's go get this ascendancy. But I don't think there's anything else I can get to increase my defenses.
Yes.
Which would be the only thing I need. I can level these up though. How many 19s do I have? Ooh, quite a bit. Do a quick skill upgrade. Just get everything upgraded, fuck it. Don't have any 19 supports. Or, spirits.
Hail.
Should we see if they're on the market? And not uber expensive? 97, basically 1 to 3. 15. 3. Oh, we'll do 3
I'll
orbs.
fill that in as soon as I can.
I don't know what that ratio is, but we'll allow it. And we should probably do Herald of Thunder. We should actually probably do... Damn it, we should probably get 2. I'm not going to use my orbs, though, for it. Let's just,
Let's see if there are any takers. Have an order?
How much of those shards did we get from that last run? Ooh, quite a bit. Let's sell another 50. Boom, 13 to 1. Made all that money back. Fuck it. Let's get blasphemy too. Because these are, yeah, no, that's not happening. The fuck?
Have an order?
All right.
What's new?
Such a weak energy shield. 631 is fucking nothing. All right. Anything else that I think we need to do? I think I can only do so much here. I really wish this guy, Bad Sharp Productions, I wish you were still here so you could explain to me what you meant by that. It's a +5 over physical, which I'm not sure what he was referencing with that. Unless he was assuming it's a two-hander, or I'm assuming, excuse me, it's a two-hander, but... Also, we got frozen. I'm wondering if I should actually get rid of the bleed. I don't know how often I'm getting bleed on me. So I do wonder if I should just get my... Oh, should corrupt that. I think this is worth it. I think that's way worth it. We'll rock it, see what happens. Okay. To the trials we go. Did I mention this is one of my favorite characters that I've made now? Aesthetically, gameplay-wise, outside of how expensive it, I guess, ends up being. I mean, I've had to do a lot of spending to figure things out. Now that I have a better understanding of what I need, it'd probably be a lot smoother, but... I must say, I'm absolutely loving this class. My Dragon and my Amazon, they're top tier, but this is pretty top tier. If I can find a way to just make this even better, or if I can have one of y'all find a way to make this even better, then so be it, dude. Because, like I said, I do think I'm going to hit a wall at T15s on bosses that are juiced the fuck up. Because I noticed I was hitting a wall on Abyss monsters. I did an Abyssal Overrun map with the periodically get stronger after each one, and dude, halfway to near the end of that map, I couldn't even touch those things. Either I'd get close and die, or yeah, that was it. I couldn't even get to do damage to them because they were just so OP, especially if a couple of them spawned in one hole. Alrighty, I'm back. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything, man. I leveled up a bit with a buddy of mine. He wanted me to run a temple with him, so I grabbed about 3 levels from that real quick. So I was able to just finish allocating some points. Added an extra spell area damage here, and eventually we'll get this one, but I put most of the points into Subterfuge Mask over here, which is giving me a pretty nice boost, right? Gives me good evasion, gives me good elemental damage resistance, which is essentially what you could get with armor, right? But applies to elemental damage, which I have thought about doing. I mean, 3 points, cold damage, whatever. 3 points to get... Technically, you should probably do the lightning damage, but 3 points to get 30% armor also applies to elemental damage is pretty huge. That would make it go to... Oof, real nice, 40%. Alright, I got a bowl loaded. Now let's get this show on the road. I don't see myself struggling too much. I mean, if I was able to get Thor through this, I think I can get her through it. I do see myself maybe hitting a wall with the damage on the boss, but who knows? Hopefully we get some good boons and we make this a breeze. My man just had himself a gummy. Fuck yeah. Alright. Well, let's get this show on the road. Let me get some music playing for myself to make this a little bit more enjoyable. Sorry for the coughing.
Prepare yourself.
Top 5,000 honor. Okay. Yeah, this is a long one. Some sacred water. Let's not waste time.
I would give.
What are they gonna fuck us with first? Sacred water, monster armor, deal, gauntlet, ritual challenge. Okay. What are these? What are these? What are these? We go with this one, we have to go here. So hourglass restores honor. It's probably the best bet out of this, but we don't want to lose. When we take a hit, that sucks. So we'll definitely do this one first.
Anything for a sip.
See, and you could really play. What's interesting about this build is whatever you prefer, at least for the mapping part, you can either play. You can either play ranged or you can play a little bit more melee. Oh, but it's a gauntlet, so it's not the most amazing thing. Definitely not worth that. It's also a gauntlet on the first floor, which I guess we could get lucky and get a really nice boon, but I'm not going to risk it. Boom. See, and then lightning warp does shit like that. It's just chaotic enough to have it. I don't know if I want to include warp in the name. I still think Forged Pathfinder, and then my other Thor build was Warp Titan. I don't know. I think Forged Pathfinder is still the best name.
Swift magnificence.
We don't even need that. Get that out of here. Haven't even been touched. Oh, they still got one on us. We couldn't avoid it. Both are chalices. One gives us honor, don't need. Might as well just get the key. That was a hit. Something hit us on that one. Get that fire out of here. A bad little spot that I was deciding to hang out in. See that, by the way, that right there, pulling the hammer from far away. This gameplay mechanic is just so cool. Ooh, it's worth it at the end of the day. Just to get the merchant early. Get 2 chances for items. Loki, if you were trying to be real... Oh, lag. If you were trying to be real smart and efficient with your money, you'd probably skip the merchant. Oh, we're getting some lag here. And you'd probably go this water fountain just to get the extra water for the merchant at the end of the boss. Yeah, we got some really bad lag. Oh my goodness. That ain't good. Oh, this is gonna be... Are you seeing this? Look at these lag spikes. That network bar is jumping. Look at that thing. this. Also, in theory, can I just do this? Jump right over that shit. See, also, when you do these enough, you start to notice the pattern. All of these are the fucking same. A lot of this isn't randomly generated, it's just randomly generated as an option. There's like 4 different layouts, you're gonna get one of the 4 layouts, but the layouts never change. You do enough gauntlets, you've done them all. Alright, what are we worried about here? Afflictions are unknown, lose all sacred water, take... Okay, we're definitely doing the taking the damage. Yeah, that's the easy one.
Good riddance. Greetings.
Anything good? Not really. Oh, we were only 30 or what was that, 70 away? Damn. That would have been a pretty crazy one. It's okay. We should do this. 220s. Can we do both? No. 580. Damn. I'd rather probably do this than see an additional room. Although seeing an additional room is pretty clutch. We are going to be able to buy again in 2 rooms at the end of the floor. So I'm going to just get this for now and move on.
Onwards.
This would have been the fucking ideal one, but alas, we didn't have it.
We will succeed.
But that gave us just a good enough... I mean, we just probably doubled our resistances. On our resistance, at least. I already have so much. Uh-oh, lag spikes. Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag.
That was close.
Also, now that I have lightning warp, as something that's happening, I'm also getting lightning infusions pretty fucking consistently. So I should probably consider actually getting rid of lightning conduit and putting in arc. But then again, I don't know the numbers, so I don't know if lightning conduit would actually do more than arc. But arc would technically be triggered faster. Assuming it takes all 3 of my remnants, I don't know how much extra damage that does, but I assume it does a lot. Also, arc does magnitude of shock, I believe, which adds to just the whole shocking angle of the build anyway.
Steel yourself.
So we'll have to look into that.
It burns.
Not yet.
He hit me. I didn't like it, but...
Let's plan.
Time to learn something
Oops.
new.
Greetings.
Oh, oh, the gods have blessed us with the first merchant of the floor. The ending merchant, I should have said, giving us our hair foot.
Fight with intent.
Without question, we purchase, and we fly through the trials at lightning speed. Alright, we'll probably want to both of these. Ornate Dagger and Vicious are really good. Technically, this is the cheaper one, giving us a huge amount of extra damage. Action speed is super useful, but we can acquire this later. I would say giving us more damage is going to help and gives us a little extra to save up for the next merchant. But look at this. Zoom in. You don't get it, guys. Like, all my characters I always make have fucking insane movement speed. But I have to have fucking trampled toes. Unless there's some other way for me to get the overkill damage attribute, that whole concept. Unless there's some alternative way without Herald of Ash or something. I'm open to it, but until then, 18% increased movement speed with 5% rune is the best I got. Ah, I love this. Zoom in. Let's go. Jane's putting the cancer behind her and she's moving on. She just got a huge blast of radiation. She's ready to go. Oh man. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Monsters deal 30% more. Curse with Enfeeble. That would be kind of negating our boon we just got. Merchant, fewer choices, but we get a boon. Interesting. This, nope, definitely not doing that. So we're gonna escape with a merchant. Now, I don't really have a lot of water. So technically, this is probably the most efficient choice because this would just be negated by the boon that we just got, and our boon would just give us a little bit more. Or basically, the boon just becomes a little bit less damage, right? That we get. I heard there's similar tech, but boots of Uller looking out. Similar movement speed. Interesting. I'll look into that, or if you want to look into how I do this. Dealing more damage is like whatever. Now, any of these are going to pigeon toe us into whatever this is, so we can't see it. This gives us 3 options. Merchant having 50% fewer choices does suck. Truly. And it's really early. But we could get a really good boon. And we never know. I don't have enough, and we're not going to get a lot through an escape trial to make use of this merchant. So I say we just do the escape trial, get the boon. Fucking... And if not, if something shitty happens here, or for whatever reason, actually it doesn't matter. See, the beauty of this is, by taking this, we have now the option of either or in the next room, right? But both of these, if you go this one, you're guaranteed here. So if this is shitty, good. Because now I can go to either of these two because of this. So this is ultimately the best choice. Also, I'm explaining everything out loud just so you can see my decision making for those of you that struggle with the Sekimas or that don't like it. Like the buddy I was just doing the temple with who said this is a waste of time. Personally, I do not think these are a waste of time, and I think that if you actually get good at the game, if you're trying to make sure your build is worthwhile, a build can't do the trials, get the fuck out of here. Who wants that? Build that can't do in-game content, get that out of here. Who wants that? You gotta be able to do certain requirements to entice people to get them involved and want to try out your build if you know. You plus also want a good build for yourself, you know what I'm saying? So See, here we go. So all of these, thankfully, are not that bad. Still gonna go with the major, or not the major, just the normal boon. I'm a little butthurt about the merchant prices, but it's okay.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Oh. Well, the yin and yang of this whole little setup we just did was less merchants, but cheaper prices. Alright, so we don't want that. So see, this is why we do this. I don't want to do a gauntlet. I don't really want to get maximum honor reduced. This is a freebie. Might as well just do the chalice and go down here. A lot of the times when I'm running these, I'm looking for efficiency, boons, and speed, because I don't like doing certain ones that are like obnoxious, like a gauntlet. Is that dead? Oh fuck, fire! Hate those guys.
Too slow.
A great challenge overcome.
Here we go. Now, we're gonna go here, so that's gonna make us go to these two. Definitely not doing that. We're doing this, we're gonna get the boon. We just gotta hope that we don't get boned by some forced gauntlet at some point. Foreshadowing!
With magnificence.
Let's see what it gives us. Might give us something good. You never know. Remember, you never have to take these. Like that one, never would. No, thank you. Anytime that gives you a random minor affliction, not happening. See, now this one wouldn't be the worst, right? 50% reduced merchant prices. Hey, what's up, Gwen? We doing good. How you doing? Doing a quick fourth ascendancy run on my new character here, so appreciate you stopping by. So that one wouldn't be the worst, because again, we're only going to get a couple of choices anyway. It's not like we're going to not have money for it. That makes no sense. So ultimately, this would probably be the best. Is merchant prices equal in value to removes 5 of your life, mana, and energy shield on hit? You know, I'm just gonna let that ride. I'm not gonna worry about it. See, we got a merchant. Why not? You know. All right, here we go. Hope we get a good boon. 100% increased trap damage can fuck you up sometimes. So I'm trying to have some fun with it. It wasn't working out. Come on, let's get a good boom. Come on now. Oh, glowing orbs is lame. Boom. Ritual, chalice, let's keep going. Looking good, looking good. Good vibe so far. Oh, nice. I'm glad that the date went well.
Good riddance. Let's plan.
See, there it is, action speed. We're gonna get both of these. Oh, what are we? 360? No, we won't have enough. Damn. Because if we can't get both, I'm just definitely gonna get the action speed.
We will succeed.
Dude, it's smart that I didn't get the merchant prices because low-key, even if there is gonna be two or whatever, it guarantees me buying them no matter what, especially if they're good. Nice. See how this is the exact same? That's how all these work. Each floor has like 4 different layouts for each one of these types of rooms. Once you learn, or if you run these long enough, you're going to learn the map if you're paying attention. It makes it way easier than everyone makes it out to be.
Be light on your feet.
Well, that was dumb of me,
Press the assault.
but whatever.
Hang of this place.
That was an impressive display.
Always keep your distance from these guys so you don't get fucked up from them. As you can see, I took damage. They can still do damage to you even when they die. Alright, come on. Let's see if we got anything good.
You
Might as well just take them.
that well.
Alright, anything good? No relic or time loss. Nope. Oh. Do I have a gold? I do. That's why you always check. Always check. Let me get another sip of this Cobra right here. See what they give us for this first one. No armor, no evasion. Could you imagine if this was no energy shield right here? Oh, man. Ooh, what is this? Oh, wait. Hell yeah. Actually, that's really good. That's actually really good and dope, especially considering this is the best one of all 3 of these. Oh, hell yeah. The gods have blessed us. Yeah, I can't talk like Thor because Jane Foster ain't Thor. You know what I'm saying? In the sense that she's not used to Asgardian culture and Norse mythology and all of that. So I gotta come up with new voice lines when shit's going down. She's sassy, right? Like, yeah, take that. Stupid shit like that. I gotta watch the movies with her in it and really nail that character down.
That was close.
Was it? I don't think so. Alright, come on now, give us something good now. Oh. We don't need more honor. Uh-oh. That's not too bad. And it's a gauntlet too, so we can skip it. Perfect. We'll go down here. Hopefully this does... See, this is good because it gives us 3 options to save us, potentially. It's actually funny that we got that honor, because now that's going to counteract this whole affliction. So they just balance each other out. Oh, come on. You couldn't leap over that? Whoa. I lost a lot of health there for something. Probably myself casting these damn thunderstorms. Unless we get some really good boons. The 4th floor might be a little interesting.
Overcome.
I mean, I got the range though, so we'll see how that works. Yeah, we don't want that at all. No, it's not worth it for the merchant. Probably go... let's just do this so we can see what this whole segment consists of, and that will... I mean, ultimately, it really doesn't matter. It's really going to come down to these two. And that means either this one or this one. Got to strategize here if you want to be successful. Man, not having any life regen is... sure is something.
Impressive endurance.
What are those guys doing in there? What's happening there? No comment. See, the amount of lifesteal that I'm getting back. Gain a random minor affliction. Yeah, right. Alright, both hourglass. One gives us sacred water. We should probably just do that one. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out some kind of health mechanic here to keep my health up more consistently. I also am starting to realize that maybe Life Leech isn't really grabbing that much. I think it does on Leap Slam, but maybe not as much as I can imagine. And I wonder if putting Holy Descent back on there would be better. I don't think so. Maybe I'm tripping, but I do wonder if I need to figure out a way to make this cheaper. Thunderstorm is just costing me. See, because if I keep my health like this, let's do a Leap Slam. See, not really. One Thunderstorm kind of takes away anything that... Now, Mace Strike gives me a little something. I don't know. I'll keep it on there, but... Might be people with better know-how on these things that could let me know the most optimal strategy. You know, this is one of the bigger chalice. I was struggling so bad doing trials for my third ascendancy. Well, here blitzing through. I mean, like I said, you kind of do these enough. Eventually you get more familiar with them. Oh, see? That's just where it gets interesting. Is the gauntlet worth it for the merchant? I'm going to be honest and say no. Which means now we got to pivot and get this to a bottom. I mean, I'd argue too, a lot of it comes down to RNG with what rooms you get. It helps obviously to know how to navigate through this stuff a bit, but ultimately, like, you could literally get boned on the 4th floor with 3 afflictions that you have to choose from, and all 3 of them are gonna just like really get you, you know? Or you could get one where literally the merchant right before gives you that you can't be damaged boon. And you're like, boom, that's a guaranteed win, you know? So it's like, RNG can play quite a bit of a factor. I think if I just monitor my thunderstorm use more efficiently, wait for it to have at least 2 to 3 on the spell echoes, that way I'm not draining my health like crazy with it and spawning only like super small ones.
That was close.
I either cast it too much or I never cast it at all, so I need to work on getting a nice in between there. See, here we go. Now we're gonna have to choose between one of these bitches. And I'd rather not go up here, but okay, we're definitely doing that. No, we're good. We're good. I don't mind getting the movement speed. Even this one, low key, is actually probably better because remember, this will just flatten out one of our bonuses that we got. That one, room types, nothing. Because then how would we know that this is a gauntlet trial? I do like this one. I don't mind getting hit and losing some speed for a bit. I'll keep the damage just for that, because this, again, this forces us into an affliction. This gives us an affliction if something happens, right? The if is being hit. Now, I probably get hit often, but with the movement boon that we got, you probably won't affect it. Plus, once I get my 4th ascendant, technically if I hadn't spent my 3rd ascendancy on the one I have now, but I had spent it on can't be affected by slows, shit, none of that would even matter. That type of shit in the Chaos Trials and the Secumars wouldn't even make a difference. Shit, I forget what I was doing. Getting lost in the sauce talking. Ooh. Is that all of it? Or did I not get the right one? No, I got all of it. Also, once you learn how to sprint and dodge through things, like dodge around corners, dodge around a fixture placement, pretty easy to do like something like the escape. Escape, chalice, ritual, if you can get those are just walk in the park. Knowing what floors or what rooms, excuse me, you excel at with your build obviously plays a huge part. Ooh, we got kind of fucked with this one. As long as we stay up here, we should be okay.
Be ready.
We gotta have her come over here. Because we want all of that, like, bullshit.
She's quick.
See, that's not what we want right there. Oh.
Whatever. This was the end of
This is why you have honor resistance, folks. You can't be perfect, and you're gonna get hit. Well, make sure you can take the hit. Alright, no time loss. I got some royals, but we'll save that.
Let's plan.
Oh, that doesn't help us.
You may that serve you.
That's unfortunate. No good RNG from that. Let's see if we get good RNG with the first room choice here. Okay, not too bad. 2 of those are gauntlets. This is an escape. Forces us into this, which who gives a shit? Yeah, sometimes the slams are crazy. Sometimes they get me in trouble. All right. Well, I say we do that. Let's just do this first. That's the easiest one.
For you, time is of the essence, but it is of no consequence to me.
Can that really be him? Recognize his voice? Zarok, the Tempora.
See, like set like that.
Easy trophy.
I need to get a bigger AoE. It's really small. Oh, I can't make that jump. My phone. Woo! Those guys are the worst. Like looking at my phone and shit. Do you know if the companion you get through it is limited to the numbers of modifiers it can? Yes. I think it's limited to 2 or 3, maybe. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I'll have to check for you when I get access to it. Well, that wouldn't be ideal. That one's also not too ideal. Fuck it. These guys are resisting me a bit, so not having damage kind of sucks. Losing half my energy shield actually doesn't sound too bad. I'm not really losing any energy shield from those hits.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Maybe we do energy shield loss then.
You will succeed. We will succeed.
Oh, good point. Maybe you could. Oh, here we go. I think that's worth it then. Bucket. And it's not a gauntlet or anything. It's an hourglass. This is a chalice. Super simple. I think it's worth it. Ooh, 450.
Valhalla is using you, Paljari.
So funny. It almost sounded like he said Valhalla. Valhalla is using you. Valhalla don't know shit about me. They don't know about my diploma, my degree.
Refuse to be imprisoned.
They don't know shit about Dr. Jane Foster, bitch. Forged Pathfinder. Lost, but found. Forged.
Great challenge. Overcome.
Over time through greatness to become worthy. The mightiest of hammers of known kind. Ranger? Nah. Major? Boom! No, it's not a major, sorry. Random boom! The ball kind of baddie? Oh, absolutely. You kidding me? I mean, if you zoom in on that, plus great little redemption arc too, which we all would love to see here, you know. Gets imprisoned through some like tragic means. We free her, she doesn't really know what's going on, so she fights us. You fight back, make her realize her ways. Shows you a secret to getting stronger, then guides you through said secret to kill the Time Lord that's at the end. I mean, come on, man. What's not to love? Well, I'm getting a little sloppy in this trial run, mind you. Melee always, I think, there's a little bit of a requirement. It's going to get a little sloppy. Get that shit out of here. You ain't doing that move on me. Boom, not today.
Swift magnificence.
Get the good, come on, let me see a good boon now. Maximal honor again, okay. Give me all the honor. Ritual. Let's go here and see what it gives us on the next floor.
What do you pursue here? You hear?
Oh, lag. Oh no.
We cannot allow him to disgrace this sacred place.
We cannot allow him to disgrace this sacred place. Ladies, stand together and fight back this oppression. Alright, where's... from the... I think I... Yep, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh no, which one did I miss? The fuck? Oh.
Impressive endurance.
I just did not expect one to be at the door. Oh, jeez. Well, definitely not doing a gauntlet. Definitely not doing a gauntlet. I'm okay with this because what? Where is it going to take us? Not to the boss? Yeah, right. This one increases their action speed, which we already lowered, and it gives us a merchant, which again, if RNG gods are blessing us this run, I mentioned getting the item that gives us invincibility. So I'm going to go with this one. We're going to risk it all. We're going to see what happens. Or we play it super safe and say, fuck it. We probably don't need that. It's probably better to just do this. So I'm going to curb my my excitement and just do it the smart way since we're so close to the end here.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Took a lot of my health. Oh wait, ooh. Dodged that, was not paying attention. Whew. We're playing it safe, folks. We're playing it safe.
Balbala thinks she can be forgiven. But can you ever truly forgive a traitor?
Sorrow must be destroyed.
Sit down. You ain't conjuring up nothing.
A great challenge overcome. Relish your mortality. This battle is our sacred duty.
Come, Taljali. I shall enact your fate.
You won't get the better of me, Jin.
Inconsequential.
Easy peasy. Dance on the body, baby.
I understand. We will succeed.
Oh man, we have 0 gold keys. Are you kidding me? Those points didn't give us enough for a gold key. Well, thankfully it doesn't look like there's any time lost gold that we could have potentially used it on. Alright, let's look at our silver. We got a lot of silver. There's a royal, mystery, arc, royal, mystery, royal. Alright.
Got no pack space for that. Space for that.
Okay, well, that was fun. Now, I don't know how much that fourth Ascendancy is really going to boost anything.
I have a buyer. Yes?
Alright, you're asking me about the companions on that, I think it was like this one is the better one. His grave command, conjure abyssal spirits to hinder a rare undead for a duration. If you defeat the undead while it is hindered, it will be captured and stored into a soul crystal. The soul crystal will allow a wielder of great abyssal power to summon the bound undead as a reviving companion. Bound undead retains up to 4 monster modifiers, so yeah, I assume it's the same. Considering he's a companion. And if you're gonna do it on Lich, right? The whole low life thing, easy, right? That's a bunch of cast speed. And Feast of Flesh kind of, basically this is just corpse consumption for healing. So this is just a nice little something to gather up souls. But there's potential here, man, if you want it.
Go on.
Have you found more of what we...
Alright, let's see what we got here. Cold damage, maximum life on kill. That's good. Alright, let's do this. God damn, how many of these did I get? Okay, anything on the right, keep. Anything on the left, get rid of. This one we'll keep. Gain 2 rage when hit by an enemy, increase damage with war cries. I'll come back to that one. Cold damage, maximum energy shield, flammability, grant meta. We'll keep that one. Triggered spells. I mean, I'm just gonna sell these in my shop, so they're gonna be cheap. I'm not gonna get rid of them. So if people want them, they'll grab them. Alright, chill duration and upgrades it to medium. I'll get rid of that. Knockback, magnitude, bleeding, shapeshift. Energy shield recharge. Get rid of that. Ooh, we'll explore this one. Evasion rating projectiles. Stun buildup. This is actually good. We'll put that in the guild chest. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay.
Yes? I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Now we'll listen for one exalt. One regal orb's a bit much.
Someone is bound to buy that.
No one's buying this shit. These are gonna sit in here forever.
I'm sure someone will want that.
I'm probably just gonna sell all this shit to to NPCs.
I'm sure someone will want that. I'll do what I can to sell it for you. I have a buyer.
People are buying those. Damn, those sold fucking... Jesus Christ. That was quick. I was trying to get rid of them, but whew. Penetrates cold res, cold damage, cold resistance, maximum life on kill. That's pretty good. At least they all flow together. Oh, where did this guy go? Nope, we'll get him out of there. I'm paying 2 divs for Babo and the Doriani feet picks. Heyo, Doriani's feet picks. Oh, I don't know about that. It'd be looking. You can see them. They're pretty crusty. And also, I don't know if she has feet. She's always floating. Who knows what's under there? Got knockback distance. Bleeding. Lame. Freeze threshold. Totem placement. Ugh. Those are all trash. I guess you would re-roll these. Oh well,
Is
one
that a
exalt.
good
I don't give a
price for that?
fuck.
I have no idea.
That's good. The small passive skills and raise grant 3% increased maximum energy shield. I feel like that's solid. We'll keep that one. We'll keep both those in the guild stash or something. I don't know. Maybe someone will want them. Probably not, but they'll be in there.
Go on. Go.
You know, technically I can test this
A
out
shift
too.
in my training can't hurt.
Wait, did it not save?
Yes.
Time to learn something new.
So how does that work? Ah. Yo, that's a... I don't know. That might be better than the skill speed and the slow stuff, low key. Being able to heal, have overflowing healing like that, I don't know, that kind of makes... I kind of like that. Damn.
What is it?
The winds changed direction.
Yeah, I wonder how much that's actually affecting me, because your speed is unaffected by slows, but that doesn't mean, like, for instance, temporal chains, like my attacks would still be affected by slows, and my attacks are what sucks the most about that. This isn't saying that you are unaffected by slows. It is saying your speed is unaffected by slows. See? It applies to everything the affected entity does. So temporal chains just slows you, which affects your movement speed and attack speed. This would make it to where your movement speed is affected, but your attack speed is affected. Now, why that what doesn't make for every archer and ranger, it probably is like no brain, right? That's duh, why not? But because all my skills, specifically this, is an attack, that type of stuff, I feel like it gets hurt the most. That does not help it. Could be overthinking it, and I probably am, but still. Let's see how this overabundant life thing works. Test it out in the field. Just do some bullshit here, the level 13 that we got now. Oh no, I need experience tablets. $11, $13, $14, $12, $15. $18. The shiniest of gold is found under the crustiest crust.
I shall overcome. Easy trophy.
Oh, nice. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by again. I hope you enjoy your night, the rest of your night. Sleep well. And I hope your next date goes as well and as swimmingly as your first, or as this last one. Take it easy. What's going on here? I'm gonna kill that guy. These abyssal monsters start getting strong, man. See, no headhunter. You get shade walker, but you still kind of get the effect, you know?
An easy trophy.
See, stuff like that, not killing them with that move, makes me nervous for high-end bossing. Boom! Big old flash bomb. Yep, someone bought that. Wait, where's the boss? Gotta be at the bottom, right? Oh, it's over there. I have no checkpoints? Damn. I've conjured all of the elemental powers. Let's go, bird. Piece of shit.
I'm not ready.
Yeah. Taste all of that. God damn. think that's all the monsters there. That was easy. Dope, dope, dopey dope. Get some water. One moment. Got me them goldfish out here. Yeah, not too bad. I like the life flasks.
Shipment sent. What's new?
Like I said, I don't think
What is it?
I don't think the slows, not being my speed isn't affected by slows, isn't the most like what crazy thing. So I don't think I really need it.
Yes?
That health stuff seems to be way more efficient or useful. Let's see what we got. All I need to do is pay $100 more and I'll get the tier that creates these, and I guess I'll be able to create my own.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to keep this place locked up.
Dude, that looks so awesome. This character is badass. Oh, lame.
We need to collect.
The path.
Actually, I think I have one, but might not. I'm pretty sure I do. No, I don't. Oh, there you go.
I have a buyer.
Seeing if any of these are going to spawn a fracturing orb for us, but it doesn't look like it. Why am I doing that one? Shit, we probably need to be doing little 15s now, huh? Do we want to see any meaningful leveling up? think that's where we're at already. We'll see, we're at 43. Oh, we get to fight the shark. Okay, cool. Oh, I should have died right there. That was so silly of me. The fuck was happening right there? Goddamn. Whoa, what? Oh, I'm moving fast. I'm like, why am I moving fast from resistance? Well, there's an acceleration shrine with that, too. Got both. This thing with acceleration is crazy. Oh, here comes the lag. God damn, this is laggy as fuck. Boom! I sometimes wonder if I invest too much into attack speed. Skill speed's okay, but I wonder if I need all the attack speed or not. That's the type of min-maxing I'm having to do on this build, is look at all those stats and be like, where could these 2 points be better spent? Is 5% damage better than this percent damage? Yeah, my stream keeps getting a little laggy here, huh?
Sold it.
Yes.
Gambling time, gone gambling. Oh, dude, I'm never gonna chance a headhunter this season. Just not in the cards, ma'am. Beelzebub.
We need
Beelzebub.
Yes? Time is of the essence.
$43 to $60. That wasn't too bad then, I guess. Oof, extra cold damage. %30 increased monster damage. That doesn't seem very nice. Or, in my favor for my first 15 run with this character. Fuck it. See what happens. I gotta be careful with these pits, man. I'm probably gonna die on this one, folks, so be prepared. Yeah, those hits are brutal. Holy shit. Oh, yep. Yep. Something just wiped me the fuck out there. Did everything die though? What the fuck? Nope. Oh, that's all where it is. God damn. Oh. Whew. Oh. 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 Yeah, I don't know how if I have the true survival for this type of shit. That's the thing, you throw the hammer, hit it, and run, and then jump into the leap slam and hope for the best. Whew. God damn. Oh. Lightless Void? Jumping in right away. Fuck that. Let's go. Shit is going ham. See, like that. I can't be missing that. Oh my god, what is hitting? What is hurting? Oh my goodness. Whoa. You know, I bet you. Snake, get the fuck out of here with your bullshit and vulnerability. Not on my watch. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
No mercy.
Oh. Oh no. Damn, with the hit too, it killed me. Fuck, we just lost some good XP there. I wonder what it was that got me ultimately on that one. I mean, I knew I was gonna die, so I've died twice. What do you expect? Not getting as much XP as I'd hoped, though. That also means that it doesn't seem like I can juice these completely. And as long as I actually use the life flask beforehand, if I'm just constantly using my life flasks, I'm constantly having health like queued up. Not queued up in the typical sense, because obviously it says that they don't queue, but queued up in the sense that like I've already got health like healing while I'm taking damage. So I'm not actually taking that much damage as long as I remember to always hit my life flasks every couple of seconds or so as I'm as I'm jumping into some shitty-ass huge engagements here with a lot of enemies. Right before I jump in, I just pull a life flask. It gives me a little bit of extra layer of defense. Figure out a way to get energy shield back as well, and boom. I haven't figured that part out yet, how to implement that, but... Boom. 80, 88. There we go. Oh. Oh no! Well, that's it. That's the end of that. Something exploded and got me. Damn. Well, that was the juiciest of juiced I've done so far. Netted me the results I expected it to.
Good news for you.
So now I need to look into what to do with these. I've got technically 1, 2, 3, and a 4th node. Like I said, I could get all of this, which is ultimately better than these 4 because of the skill speed. So I can either invest him in that, or I figure out some other place to put it, but I really just... I really have no idea other than allocating it here just for extra melee damage. But I'm not near any easily accessible nodes. I mean, we noticed that there was an opportunity for more AoE, so I could put that there. I could add it here for more attack speed, but again, I don't think it needs more attack speed at this point. Even though attack speed gives it a lot higher of a of an attack number on the tooltip. But like I said, this is slim pickings here. Because it's just a matter of, like, that's the thing is, so if each of these is 10 physical damage, that's better. This is technically 20%, so that's better. Excuse me. 10% melee is technically better than physical. So it's just like, I just have nothing to work towards, and that's the problem. Whereas that one, I have something to work towards a notable. I have no other good notables that are just waiting to get used. And like that would be good, but I'm not doing critical hits, so I'm not like focused on that at all. Attack speed again. See how it does a good job raising stuff, but I don't need attack speed anymore. I got plenty of that. Now I need defense though, so I will say that from this point on, I really won't be putting my points in damage. 88 to 91. I'd like to work towards something that's going to help my armor or some shit, right? Like, even just like something like this. Life when you block it's just silly. I don't think this is worth spending a point on. But yeah, man. And a 5% damage node is really not doing much. It is for Mace Strike. But not much for armor break. So now what I'm thinking, what I should do is do this.
What is
A
it?
shift in my training can't hurt.
Just to fill that out and make it look pretty. So what that does is I kept the 10% attack damage for it, lost it for technically my weapon set 1, which I don't think is the end of the world. Just so I could get a little bit more area of effect, not only for weapon set 1, but also for weapon set 2, while still giving it damage in the back. So I think we'll allow it. Now with those next 3 points to 91, honestly I could do this. This is going to be good for an extra bit of armor. Both of these are really good too if I really wanted to go ahead and do the split even more. Because I could make a quick, those last 3 weapon set 1 points over here to get more spell damage, or probably to get this maybe. hinder enemies on hit. I mean, if I have another set of 3 though, for green, again, I might run into where to spend them. At that point, it'd probably go under stun buildup. But see, it's 3 points. Now I would have to take away 1 here to add to this. But this doesn't really provide us any damage. You know, this actually becomes a lot better now that we have evasion a little bit here. For our elemental. Every time we dodge roll, which we do a lot. Maybe I have to waste though. But yeah, so I guess this is going to be for now our best bet. I don't know where else I'd spend those other 3. Like, there's literally nothing for me to grab. I guess this would actually be it. But see, I'd have to spend a point here. Excuse me. But in theory... See, and these are all just multipliers, if you think about it. This would require me hitting my flask. But I think based on this, unreserved, the flask effects are not removed, so it's technically under the effect every time, right? Okay. Damn. I mean, I need defense, but fuck. I need 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Or over here. I think this would be the better one, though. Those 3 go up to 94. Either remove that, probably remove that. Because, you know, this is 20 damage. That's 12. Remove that. That gets me 4 green. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And then at level 94, I think I'd be complete. I get no defense. So that will be a problem. I mean, I don't know what other defensive nodes I have options to right now other than this. And this isn't really doing me any favors. This would be really nice to have. There's a lot of good notes here. Damn. Dude, that's another, that's such a good one, Aftershocks. Makes me wonder. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, damn. 11. Dang, old man. I don't know if that would be worth the journey. It's a long journey. But yeah, alright. Well, like I said, I don't know where I would get more defense from right now. Not really seeing much. Unless I got rid of these three, which loses damage. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I was getting in the weeds there. This class gives me the ability to really plot all over the place, so. Damn. That's pretty good. What does tier 5 end up giving us? Nothing.
Speak. As expected. Go.
I haven't done the Lightless Void with this character. Or the, whatever it is, the boss. Where the fuck? There it is. Let's go run it, see what happens. Oh wait, I'm going to the wrong. Whoops.
Closer. Come.
I've had softer landings.
I wonder when my stream kit's getting fucked up and lagging. Keeps getting hit by a delay. No, I'm gonna die. I can't stand in those puddles, but I should have pulled him out of it. Whatever. Not like it fucks up. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I was about to say, where is he? And then he just appears and kills me. What the fuck? Can I please just, like, appear first before you fucking murder me? Oh my god, I can't catch a fucking break with this guy. Good lord. Oh my god. Fuck. I was so obnoxious for no reason.
Or don't. I'll gladly kill you again.
But we got through it, so at least there's that.
Not here. Not pretty, but it might come in handy.
Nice. Nice. Increase life regen while surrounded. 3% maximum life when an enemy dies in your presence. That's an interesting ring. No, only a 67 modifier. Not a fan of that one, but whatever. It's a fun one, I guess.
Do you? What did you just do?
Literally nothing. I don't understand their language. I still gotta desecrate that hoe. No, what he's talking about.
Yes. What's new? Someone is bound to buy that. Price lowered.
Alright, y'all. I might actually stop here so I can make some food, and then I'm gonna come back on and I'll stream the rest of the night. So until then, cheers and thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you there. We'll also be on our road, before I go actually, we're on our road to 100 subs. Cannot wait to get there. Appreciate everyone who's helped get me there already. Now I can officially say cheers. I'll be back.